How's it going, everyone? Today, I have an exclusive interview with Matt, the head coach here at Orange Theory Fitness. And let me tell you guys, I'm a member here myself, so I'm really excited about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and change shirts, go right inside, and show you all the viewers what Orange Theory has to offer for the new Tampa community. How's it going, everybody? I'm here with Matt, the head coach of Orange Theory Fitness here in New Tampa. Why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about yourself, how you got to the position that you're at?
Thanks. My name's Matt. I'm the head coach at Orange Theory Fitness in New Tampa. Orange Theory is international now, so you could have studios from Australia to Tampa and up to Canada. Now, wherever you go, the workout's going to be consistent. The programming is fluid, so you can join here and work out all over the world and you'll be good. Now, as far as me, I'm coming from the Marine Corps where I really got into fitness. After coming out of the Marine Corps, decided I didn't want to go the government route as much, so I totally switched my major at University of Tampa and went there for exercise science and human performance. And then after graduating, I got this pretty sweet gig at Orange Theory Fitness as the a normal coach, and then moved into the head coach role as it became available.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I actually didn't even know that. That's thank you for sharing.
Let's start with Orange Theory Fitness as a whole is heart rate based, high intensity interval training. When you take that with the technology that we've developed from Orange Theory, that you wear heart rate through class, and then as you're training, you're watching your intensity through the entire class. And if you're going a little too hard, you're going a little too light, you can adjust so you're right where you need to be. And then also, of course, you have a coach there to personally guide you through the workout, as Carlos has been experiencing almost every day for the past couple months. Now, in every workout, you're gonna use the treadmill, rower, and the weight floor. And those things are gonna be combined in different combinations so that every day when you're coming in, it's totally different, right? It's hard to really predict what you're gonna be doing that day.
Every single day, the workouts are different.
Yeah, keeps you guessing.
Correct.
But the bad thing about being totally different all the time and being unplanned with it is that, well, there's no progression there to build off of, right? So what you may not notice as a member behind the scenes is Orange Theory. What's really cool is that you could go to a workout in Canada or in Tampa and it's gonna be the same. So the program is fluid. You're not gonna overtrain any body part. You know, you're not gonna repeat things too much or miss out on certain stimulus. Yeah. So it's all very well planned. And that planning comes from corporate, where we have a team, including exercise physiologists, physical therapists, personal trainers, obviously, and they all come together and they make this program. And we get it, and it's fluid and it's planned to the month or bigger. But for you guys, on the member level, it seems totally random. Another real cool thing too is like if you're looking at other group fitness type of things where you're coming in, you may have to be at a certain level of fitness to do it successfully. Where Orange Theory Fitness, you could take an elite athlete and they could get the stimulus to really, you know, up their game with the workout programming, or you could take someone who hasn't worked out in a long time or ever and get them an equally good workout. Because on the treadmill, for example, you could walk, you could jog, you can run, but it's all about getting the heart rate up, whether you're an elite athlete or someone who's just getting into fitness. I think the major thing with Orange Theory Fitness that really sets it apart from other group fitnesses is that every coach that you get is certified personal trainer from one of the big certifications that takes a lot of work and a lot of knowledge to get.
So you guys don't just hire any coach?
Not just any coach.
Okay.
No. Although you thought so.
No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Let me tell you, Caroline, impressive. She gets on top of these things and starts telling everybody, let's go.
See?
That's talking, you know?
Yeah.
Hector.
With the knowledge.
Everybody. It's just, they got their own style, but yet they all push you in different ways. I really love it here. Let's talk a little bit about this. This is a different option from the treadmill.
Yep.
Why do you have this option? What does it provide for some of the members?
So, with the treadmill being such a big part of the workout, sometimes if you get a little foot pain, a little shin pain, and you need to change it up, you gotta take the impact out of the run. So we got the strider to do that. But I think what's interesting too is a lot of times people underestimate how hard that thing is.
Yes.
So if you're looking at the strider, when you jump on this, thinking that it's gonna glide you through the workout by itself, no. You gotta do the work by push-pull. And honestly, it's a lot of posterior chain when it comes to the hamstring and glute when you're working the leg.
Yeah.
Right? So you'll feel a different stimulus. if people are running a whole lot and they need a little break here, I often put them on this, or the bike would be the other option. And this would be more anterior chain where you're working the quads, so you kind of get to target some different muscles without the impact. You know, talking about the benefits of this treadmill, and they were made specifically for Orange Theory, is you have the flex deck. So there's a bit of a bounce to it, but it's a perfect combination of being accepting of force, but not too loose. Correct. To where you're going to pull something. It's perfectly rigid. All of your personal stats come up onto that heads-up display. So when you're training, you're watching. And then, of course, us as the coach, we will watch these big TVs and then give you personal guidance through your pacing on the treadmill, whether it be walk, jog, or run.
You also have a very nice fan there that really helps out.
Yeah, you know, you gotta stay cool.
Yes, you do.
Not only looking cool like my man Carlos did, but you gotta be physically.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this bros here.
All right, well, you wanna show the crew, all the viewers, how it's done?
Sure.
You wanna jump on here?
I'll jump on.
Now we wanna get a little shot from the front to get some technique. Don't let me down, by the way.
Oh, God.
I'm your teacher.
I got you.
If I taught it wrong, we're gonna have to edit this out.
Okay, the pressure is on.
Rowing in dress shoes. Don't scuffle. We're gonna watch the technique here. Now, as he's driving back, that's actually pretty darn good. All right, I've done my job. On the rower, it is a full body workout. You're burning tons of calories and you're working a lot of power. And as you may attest, with a 1,000 to 2,000 meter row, you're gonna burn some calories and get some cardio in as well, right?
Oh yeah.
So,
You feel this in your back, your hands, your legs.
yeah.
It's a full body workout, like you said.
When you're sitting on this thing, it's actually like 60% leg drive, with the other 20% coming from the core on the lean, and another 20 coming from the arm core. So the smaller muscles in the arms are gonna do their part, but those big fat muscles in your legs, which if you grow, are going to show you improvement all over your body, are really getting a good workout on this rower. And also, low impact as well. You can do it for a long time. Now, if you wanna get behind here and show the monitor, you can see how Carlos's watts are up at about 140 now. The harder he pulls on that, the more power he's gonna produce. So there he's trying to show off a little bit, bringing it up to around
200.
200. If you jump on that rower and you think, man, this is easy, it's because, like Carlos may have thought his first day, the power's a little low. So let's switch it here. Go to watts, and just with a powerful pull on that start, you're gonna get those watts up.
Jesus, that's 500 right there.
People can do more. Hey, Carlos had to take off for a second, you know, to talk about houses and whatnot in the neighborhood or use the restroom or something. I think he had Chipotle for lunch. But anyway, so we're gonna talk a little bit about the InBody machine. And this bad boy is pretty sweet because you're looking at a machine that's gonna tell you how much fat and muscle you have. So it's kind of troublesome sometimes when you start to work out and you pay attention to the scale every day and you don't see it move, or maybe even goes up. But that doesn't mean you're not doing your job, because you could be dropping fat and gaining muscle, right? So the weight might not change, but your composition of your body is. And we use this machine for newer people coming in who's setting goals with composition, and also throughout the transformation challenge, we use this thing as well. Way more advanced than a scale, and then way more feedback for you to continue your training and adjust your nutrition and recovery.
Can you do that one thing that you did with the very heavy weight, where you lifted it all the way up with your hand be steady?
Which we can try. Not only are you getting cardio and everything in Orange Theory, but you gotta learn some technique.
Yes.
And this is a perfect movement to demonstrate that without technique, a lot of things could go wrong. Start with a half get up. I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll do a full get up. The half get up is gonna work on shoulder mobility and core activation. I'm gonna push up into the weight, coming up onto my elbow, up onto my hand, and then back down, keeping my shoulder steady and using the core to control myself. Right? When I get good at that, I can come up into this position, raise the hips, knee under the hip, pivot, watching the weight, and keeping my elbow locked. So that structure is holding the weight above me, and then I can reverse it. Coming on, back down, which is actually the sketchy part.
Oh my, that was great.
When it's here,
Let me help you out. So this is gonna be the weight room.
Yes, sir. Although it's called the weight room, you have many options to do, right? So when you're looking at the workout, you always have your station. It's pretty obvious when it comes to the rower, the tread, number three. If I'm on number 3, I got my own setup here, number 3. Weights go from 80 down up to 80. So you got some pretty heavy weights to work with chest day and whatnot. But then we'll also look at the TRX system.
Yeah, I love this.
It's pretty sweet to use to work what we would call the inside muscles, or like more stabilizers, smaller muscle groups.
I'll be feeling it in my back every time I get back.
When you do those, those low row, high row, it's got a little shape to it. It forces you to stabilize. And then you don't have the bench to lay on, so your body has to be the plank position. So you're working everything down. If you go to the gym, you have your own routine.
Yeah.
You're gonna do what you wanna do.
Well, my gym routine really sucks. Just to be honest.
Not now.
Not anymore.
Before.
But, well, my gym routine here is good because it's being controlled by you, which is what I found about myself. So I just go at it and I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna, work my back today, and then I'm gonna work my chest the next day, and then, when the leg day comes around, I'm like, I can skip that,
Exactly.
And with you guys, I can skip nothing, which is the best thing that could ever happen to me, because a person like myself needs that push from coaches like you and the other coaches around here.
You're gonna work your weaknesses. When you go to the gym, even if you have an idea what you wanna do, which not everybody does, and you get there, you don't want to do the leg day. That's what you need to do. Exactly. So you're showing up, you're working your weaknesses, and you're being coached through it. And I just think that's an awesome example.
It absolutely is. I completely agree.
And if I'm gonna buy a house, I'm not gonna become a realtor myself. I'm gonna hire an awesome realtor.
Yes, you are.
So
the best workout in an hour that you can
Yes,
possibly
sir.
get, and I completely agree with that.
best 60-minute workout you get anywhere.
I always have a lot of fun every time I come to this place, man. Whether it's a workout or this interview, can you tell the viewers what they have to do to sign up?
Yeah, of course. 1, simply call the number on the screen. And then 2, if you want to just stop by, we're right off Bruceby Down, super convenient, right?
Yep.
And then once you get that, we'll get a little bit of information from you. We'll set up your first class, which is free.
First class, always free.
Always free.
So come check it out. You have nothing to lose. Come in here, and I guarantee you, after you take your first class, you're most likely going to sign up, because that's what I did. Doing up?
Yeah.
Good. I'm working on this. Working on this area right
He
here.
runs on a 12, which is as fast as it can go.
Correct.
Those SMART goals of specific, measurable, attainable. You gotta be, oh darn. I forget the R. Never mind. We're gonna edit that out.
Yeah.